So today I wanted to film a packing video. So basically a lot of you guys have asked just like how to pack for Taiwan, or like I don't know if you're just going to Asia in general for a longer period of time, and just like things that you should bring. Going on a little trip today for the next couple days, so I'm gonna be packing and just kind of like showing you guys what I've brought with me and things that I've actually bought here. Okay, so let's just get into it. Okay, this is a little bit wild, but I brought all of my skincare to Taiwan, and the reason for that is because well, actually no, that is a lie. I actually bought this in Taiwan, the Curel brand I bought in Taiwan, but like a lot of my other skincare I actually did get in Canada, and I just brought it with me here because if you're trying to save money, then I definitely recommend just, you know, bringing your own skincare, because it does add up to actually like buy skincare here, even though, you know, you should try a few products, but yeah, it just like does get a little bit expensive if you are someone on a budget. So bring your own skincare. I also brought like all of my basic makeup. Like this is my go-to palette and I use it all the time. So yeah, I use this one a lot. This is the only palette that I did bring. And then I just have like a ton of other basic makeup like bronzers, lip liners, brushes. I brought all of my brushes here. Concealers, all makeup, like basic makeup I did bring with me. It's not to say that you shouldn't buy makeup here. It's just like another expense that's gonna add up, especially like considering if you're like renting a place and then you have to pay like deposits and like all these other fees, and like when you're living abroad, I feel like just like so many small things that you have to buy, like paper towel, and you're like, well, if I buy this paper towel, then, you know, I can't like go around buying like all this makeup and like skincare. So I definitely recommend just like bringing what you have at home and just using it until you run out of something. Coming to Taipei, I brought 2 large suitcases, and then I brought this little carry-on here, and I just like fit everything in my suitcases, and it was like pretty jam-packed. Honestly, it was like pretty hard to pack because not only did I have to think about clothes, but I had to think about like other small little things like skincare, makeup. I also brought like a podcast mic with me because I'm planning on doing a podcast here. Brought my book, which is like super chonky, so I don't know, just like a lot of random things. Like lotion I brought because I didn't want to spend money on it here. I got some Supreme multivitamins with iron because your girl is slightly iron deficient. To pack some clothes with me. This time I feel like I didn't really bring as good of clothes options as I did last time when I came last year, because like I feel like I brought too many basics with me this time, and I just feel like my outfits are kind of like boring and I'm just like wearing the same thing over and over again. But like last time when I came, I brought a lot more fun things to wear, and I feel like Taipei is like a fun city to live in, so you kind of, I don't know, you need to like bring some fun stuff. But like I'm kind of boring. I brought like boring things, okay? Literally, okay, I'll show you. Okay, so this is like, it's kind of messy. I'm so sorry. I apologize. Still like figuring out my life. But I did bring quite a few dresses just because I'm a pretty big dress girl. So this one here, this is like a red one that I brought either for Christmas or Chinese New Year's. And then I brought some summer dresses, but like right now it's kind of chilly in Taipei. This is a dress that I also think would be good for maybe like Christmas or something. I don't know. I was like thinking of the holidays. I got some more like, you know, summer dresses, a couple more wintry dresses. So yeah, that's like the dress selection that I brought. And then depending on work, like I was trying to bring like work appropriate clothing. So I brought some t-shirts and some blouses, some long sleeves, but I'm not gonna lie, like this kind of clothing is like a little too basic for me. Like I honestly don't even feel like wearing them, but like I know I'm gonna wear them like for like work and everything, but like on an everyday basis I just think it's like not really that fun to wear. Got some like t-shirts. This is like fun. This is like an off-the-shoulder shirt. I definitely recommend bringing like lots of t-shirts. I remember last year I only brought like 2 t-shirts and I was like struggling, so I brought some more t-shirts. Got some more basics, and then in terms of jackets I just brought like this jean jacket, a brown pleather coat, and also a black pleather coat. It does get pretty like hot in Taiwan, but in the wintertime it is a little bit chilly. Like the biggest coat that I have is like this one right here. I definitely, if you're coming in the wintertime, like definitely bring one coat, you know what I mean? I also did bring one of my own towels, and then I bought another one here at IKEA. Oh yeah, by the way, if you're wondering, this is a rash that appeared like when I was in Canada, and I don't really know what's going on, but it's just been there for like 4 weeks, so I'm gonna go to the doctor, get that checked out. But let's continue with some of the clothing. This is like my underwear, so I'm not gonna really show you, but like definitely bring a lot of athletic wear. I brought lots of athletic wear last time and this time, and I just end up wearing it a lot because like especially if you go to the gym or it's just so hot and humid here. And then I did bring lots of different kinds of tank tops, a couple of hats, and then these are just like long sleeve stuff. I definitely recommend bringing quite a few long sleeves. I know Taipei does get really hot in the summer, but in the wintertime it's pretty cold. And then over here we have some pants. You kind of need to bring a little bit of everything because in the winter it's like sweater weather, like think sweater weather, and like kind of a bit chillier, so you do need to wear like long pants or like sweatpants. Definitely bring like a couple pairs of sweatpants if you're here in the wintertime. And then like at the same time you also need to bring like shorts and like skirts, so I literally brought a little bit of everything, so I'll just show you that. I have like a few pairs of shorts here. This is all skirts. Like I think I have like 7 or 8 pairs of skirts and skirts. And then I brought lots of different types of pants, like a couple of jeans, you know, bring a couple pairs of jeans. I got some dress pants for work, and then I have like hiking pants and like athletic pants. You can buy a lot of hair clips here in Taipei. Actually, these were all bought in Taipei. So yeah, you don't really need to buy that, and they're like pretty cheap here, so you can just get this when you're here. Okay, I'm running a little bit late, so I definitely do need to start packing for my little trip. Another thing is I did bring a lot of like bags with me. So instead of bringing a lot of clothes this time, I brought a lot of more like accessories and like random things I didn't want to buy, like skincare, makeup. So yeah, I did bring quite a few bags. For example, I brought like a classic black bag. I have this like green puffy bag. I have this like brown pleather tote. This thing right here, it's like a duvet looking tote as well. So yeah, definitely bring some like tote bags. I wouldn't recommend bringing a lot of small purses just because Taipei is like a city that you walk around in a lot, and you want to have bags that can carry a lot of things. So tote bags are good, or any kind of like big handbags, and definitely bring a backpack. So this right here is my Lululemon backpack, which I have used almost every single day since I came last year. I was trying to avoid buying as many things as possible just because like it does add up, but I do have some things that I already bought from the last time that I was here. For example, like my mirror, my lamp, I bought last time, and then I just like stored it here, and then I came back and got it because yeah, some places are not going to come with a mirror. This is the mirror that I got off of Taobao, and then this is the lamp that I got. Oh, and then I brought like Brazil nuts just because I really like Brazil nuts. I am so sorry, my room is still like super messy, so I don't really want to like show you everything yet because I need to, you know, like figure it all out. I'm gonna go over some of the outfits that I wore last time so that you guys can kind of get an idea of what kind of things you can bring to wear. Okay, so one thing that I started wearing a lot when I came here was long skirts. So if you have any long skirts and you never wear them in your own country, then maybe bring 1 or 2 just because you might find that you might end up wearing them. I don't know, I found that I wore a lot of long skirts. Any kind of like light cover-up jacket is also a good option. I also love wearing ripped jeans in Taipei just because they're like full length, but at the same time when it's hot they're still like a little breezy. Definitely bring a lot of bathing suits if you are someone that likes to go to the beach, because there's quite a few beaches like around Taipei that you can go to. I also think it's really common to wear like blouses as like cover shirts, so if you have a couple of those, definitely bring them, and they're really handy when you're going to the beach. I'm someone that just likes to wear a lot of dresses, so for any kind of event or any holiday, like you'll always spot me in a dress. I would say it's good to have tights, but you can just buy them when you're here in Taiwan just because they're pretty cheap here, but especially in the winter time when it's a little bit chillier, but it's like you can still wear like a skirt or something and then just like wear tights with it. I also brought a lot of different pairs of shoes this time because last time I felt like I didn't really bring that many pairs of shoes, and then it was kind of a struggle because then I had to like buy some because I was here for a year. But then this time I brought like 9 pairs of shoes because I'm determined to not pay for another pair of shoes unless they're really cute. But yeah, I did bring lots of shoes. I don't know, I'm not sure if I'm like just a little bit extra, but yeah, I don't know. Sometimes like when I look back at my stuff, I'm like, why do I have so many things? Oh, another big one, something that I love wearing in Taipei is skirts, just because, you know, you're walking around a lot, you're going on like the transit, you're just like going so many places that it's nice to have that little extra security. So if you have any skirts, bring them, or like if you have if you have a skirt, then like have those little shorts to wear underneath them. But yeah, definitely skirts is a big one for me. So yeah, just think about it, like if you're coming in the spring, summertime, like just bring a couple sweaters and like mostly summer clothes. But then if you're coming more in the winter time, then I would bring like quite a few long sleeves, long pants, light jacket, and then like a little bit of like summer wear, but you really won't need that much, especially if you're coming in the winter time. It's just like wet and cold, you know what I mean? So you do kind of want to layer up a little bit. So that is just kind of like some of my like clothing recommendations, especially if you're a girl. I will tell you some more things that I actually bought here. So I did have to get a fan just because unfortunately I have to dry my clothes like in my room with this like drying rack. It's kind of inconvenient, but we just don't have a balcony. So yeah, I'm gonna go and I actually just washed some clothes, so I'm gonna go and hang those up right now. Okay, I have done my laundry. I've hung up all my clothes there. Yeah, that part's like a little bit inconvenient. But anyways, I just put on the sweater because I'm about to head out, but I guess I will say a final few things. I think it kind of depends like on your mindset for coming to Taipei. Like, are you coming and then you like want to shop and you want to get a whole bunch of cool stuff? Then it's like, okay, like literally don't bring anything because like you can fill up your luggage super quickly, like if you have that kind of budget. But if you're someone that doesn't really want to like shop a lot or spend a lot of money, then I would say try to bring as much as you possibly can, because it's just crazy. Like when you're living abroad, you obviously don't have anything, so you kind of have to just like buy so many random little things, and all of it just kind of adds up. So yeah, just kind of figure out, you know, what place you're coming from, and from there on decide what it is that you don't want to buy if you're coming here or any other part of Asia. I definitely did not spend as much money this time around just because I was a little bit more prepared opposed to last time when I was moving into my apartment, because I had to pay for, you know, a lot of furniture, some decor, had to pay for like so many small little household items. It was just quite expensive, honestly, and yeah, I didn't want to do that again, so we're doing it a bit more on a budget this time. If you have any further questions, you can just comment them down below and I will give my 2 cents on it and just like what I think you should or shouldn't bring. Aside from that, I'm gonna go through my drawers and then that'll be the end of the video. So I bought this drawer last time when I was here in Taiwan from IKEA, and then like my cousin just like took it for a little while, but this is like super handy to hold stuff in. Anyways, I brought all of this except for the tissue paper, but I brought all the like toiletries, because again, small things that I don't want to buy. More iron pills. Oh yes, so this was given to me by a friend, which I'm borrowing. I brought my own hair curler. And lastly, this is just like some other things that I didn't really want to buy, but I know that maybe I might use at some point, like eye drops. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna head out because I'm starting to sweat in my room with this sweater on. So yeah, I'm gonna go and head on out, but thank you so much for watching. Anyways, bye guys.